NPP Minority Health Committee members. NPP Minority Health Committee members petitioned party leadership over Kennedy Agyapong's comments on Afari military hospital visit. You see, NPP over parliamentar, the 67 or then the piglets, no, the health committee members, no, much petition at the Akoma party, no. Now, I did not come party, no, Nina say, Kennedy Agyapong abeka no kre ewo Afari hospital no hon sensem. Wabe yi omoto. Wabe magana fo hu se NPP ne party enyansafo no sa ejimifo no doso. Wabe di no kra kire Ghana fo nti ne MPs colleagues of parliament and no and the Kennedy any parliament no oma choleta koma party no. Se party no empam Kennedy Agyapong free party nim. MPs are omote parliamentar omo NPP for omo health committee ni so most of them Kennedy Agyapong fund day omo campaign. Most of them Kennedy Agyapong share omo be MPs. Most of them. And there's uncle for natural petition their Akoma party headquarters. Say adentina Kennedy Agyapong abeka no credo. Adentina Kennedy abeka no crash Ghana for say omo MPP for omo health committee ni so no omo nka no kre na party no 8 years better na power no omo anya hwe ewo sebio ewo Afari hospital no ho no omo MPs na Kennedy and abo most of them to come to parliament or then sika most of them or support you through primaries. Sanko for and what letter they come party say party because Kennedy abeka the credit party in Pam Kennedy MPP de mo Jimmy. Mesia Asia Ejimi 4. Ba o ka Jimmy 4 part 1 and 2 MPP mu na wo. So at the end of the day, party na mutimu pa no. How do you people want the party to move forward? How do you people want Ghanaians to accept the party? The honest truth is, Asema Kennedy Agyapong eka yefa Afari hospital no home. So many people have said the same thing in the NPP. So many people have said the same thing in Ghana. So many people have shared their opinion, and it is almost the same thing. So enya deliberate, enya bawumia na aya na adwene say, or person or finding way no oyi Kennedy Agyapong free party mu a. So statement I Kennedy here no, it is not different from any statement any politician has made about Afari hospital. It is not different. Kennedy as some kind of in fact, Kennedy maybe it's because who Kennedy is. But before Kennedy spoke on the Afari issue, now so many politicians from NPP and DC, in fact, Obia can the same thing. Actually, Jimmy from NPP, but there were people in the NPP, they had made the same statement, the same thing. Maybe it's because the language they use, it is different from Kennedy identity. And I said, so is Bawumia so bent on making sure so destroy Kennedy? Why? What is he going to get from it? What is Mahmoud Bawumia and his wife, especially Samira? What is she going to get from destroying Kennedy? Because whether you like it or not, Kennedy Agyapong, he has a constituency in this party. And when I say a constituency, the shares are Kennedy War Party. Yeah. So I can shares. Because of the shares in the party. I'm talking about people in the party who recognize Kennedy Agyapong and Bawumia and almost Bawumia. It's a fact. Into the idea say, say, because Kennedy is powerful in the party, and that I'll say me summit me one near Juma Bomuno. Now Kennedy, you didn't respect man no. Because of be person and they want to find a way, and this is Bawumia's scheme. This is Samira Bawumia. This is Bawumia. You see, genuinely, Bawumia knows to say he did not beat Kennedy in the primaries. He knows. And they said 2020 elections are Ekufuado na onim for a fact to say he didn't win the elections. Also after 2020 elections, Nana Danko Ekufuado bibia sesa wono ho. ne kasem ne dwumayem, because he came to that realization say onye president Mahmoud Bawumia. So from 2020 we saw Sebio ne nyoma bi okana sometimes go for question the mental state, because 2020 elections ye wie no obia o Ghana bia be hu say, even from what transpired in court, obia be hu say Kufuor lost the elections. After 2020 elections, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was not interested in building Ghana. He wasn't interested in serving. Bawumia himself was not even interested in taking over from Akufo-Addo. They basically realized, they said Ghana did not accept them as winners of the election, and that to move ahead and lead them as a political party. And that is the same thing happening in the NPP today. Also, Bawumia winning primaries, the illegality of course, now Bawumia at this point he still sees himself to say, on to me March Kennedy. Bawumia wouldn't say he lost to Kennedy. Bawumia still sees himself as Kennedy is powerful than him in the party. It is a what study. Bawumia is trying to get rid of Kennedy, and I'm saying this carefully. He's trying to make sure Kennedy is kicked out of the party. Send a full authorization. Sa authoritative voice, sa full command. Kennedy Agyapong is not competing Bawumia. So Mahmoud Bawumia so we win elections now. Kennedy did not contest it. Kennedy did not fight it. Right after primaries, Kennedy coiled back into his hole. So if you have won the elections and if you have won legitimately with all the party, every single person backing you, why is it that when Kennedy Agyapong speaks, you send your people in parliament to petition the party to find a way to disgrace Kennedy or to get Kennedy out of the power of the party? Mahmoud Bawumia's strategy to say, even though Kennedy did not win the primaries, the voice is a stronger channel. So it makes Bawumia a weak leader. And you see, that weakness, and the Bawumia can never win a general elections in Ghana. And he knows. That is why you are seeing what they are way Bawumia manipulation. It is Mahmoud Bawumia's handwork. Way Samir and Bawumia na Sadi way. It's not like me Makachiramo. I will never advocate for Kennedy to lead Ghana as a president. I will never do that. But one thing I will not also allow is that some people would deliberately in our own NPP sit in the party and capture everybody and suppress everybody because they believe, say, they feel entitled and will say they lead the party. It should not work like that. I am an NPP person, and I know how this party works, and I know the dynamics in the party. Mahmoud Bawumia is forcing himself to be the leader. The party, the people who rigged the elections for Bawumia are the only people in the party who recognize Bawumia as the leader. But the party itself has not come to that conclusion to accept Mahmoud Bawumia fully as a leader they can all rally behind. It is not there. That spirit is not with Bawumia. So, if there's an event, Bawumia will pull out because he knows that if he even goes to an event where Kennedy is there, the whole energy will be behind Kennedy because he rigged the primaries. This is clear. And Bawumia is intimidated by Kennedy Agyapong's presence in his party. Mahmoud Bawumia feels that the people still do not, or they don't recognize him as a leader. And he himself, he knows he did not win legitimately. He himself knows the rigging, the gymnastics, suppressing vote, stealing vote. He knows legitimately he cannot beat this guy. Inti sesiano I say wako reaction near every samampomu ontumi mbo. He has won the primaries. He says he's the flag bearer, but he's not effective. And think a Kennedy is effective. Edna Kennedy about Afari. Not the whole NPP. Mahmoud Bawumia's kids. Everybody is attacking Kennedy. What did Kennedy say wrong? In Kennedy's statement, he did not attack Bawumia. Kennedy was general in his statement. Kennedy was at the end of the blaming the NDC and NPP. Kennedy blamed the NPP more because he's a member of the NPP and they are the party that were in power. Finito. Kennedy did not say anything out of the system. Kennedy basically spoke on what was actually being discussed. Me who say Facebook, it was not necessary for Kennedy to grant interview. It was not necessary. When did it become a rule that Kennedy Agyapong cannot grant interviews in Ghana? When did it become a law that Kennedy Agyapong cannot comment on national issues? Who the fuck are you people to decide when Kennedy should speak and not to speak? All because your flag bearer, who has no balls, who is not intelligent and man enough to attract the base, to attract the party beyond general elections to be a leader. Is it because your flag bearer is weak? No. If he has won the elections, he should be a flag bearer. He should show his potency. He should go out and command the party. But Kennedy Agyapong has the right to speak on national issues and no dwarf. To say Kennedy did not have to grant the interview. Now then, Kennedy, does it work for anybody in the party? Is Kennedy a servant to Obi or party? Is Kennedy licking the butt of Bawumia? Kennedy is an ex MP. Kennedy is a statesman. He has the right to speak on issues in Ghana. Whether against the NDC or the NPP, national issues, he has every right to do it. It is a journalist. We are nipa. We are born out the radio. So Facebook has said Kennedy did not have to grant the interview. So because Bawumia is the flag bearer, Kennedy cannot speak on national issues. Are you stupid? Is it the kind of party you want to build? Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, when he lost to Kufuor or whatever. Nana Akufo-Addo, when he took over from Kufuor, Alan Kojo Chiremanten, time Akufo-Addo, yede ayesa to be Akufo-Addo. When Alan was granting interviews in Ghana, did you people say it wasn't right for Alan to speak? Now Kennedy Nkwana ko election I will lose. Una say to me. Ba ire na hyehyɛ fam. Yes to me and ye too. Na ye too na ye adwuma na ne pe po na di na unye po na oro kwase abeka jen say ade ne akotu asoba ire di. Una wo se ye too. O ye to me me na mabo me na me ba ire mabo e na ye too wu na ye na wabo ye do be ye ba ire fufu edi. Na ye wie ne akotu afase na say ye de afase ya mpesi a wo so won tie ase o bodam. So because of Bawumia, because of Abozege, Kennedy cannot grant interviews. Now Kennedy na no de achebo anka week bi anka me interview o Ghana. Kennedy onja NPP. Kennedy ondi Bawumia tem. Kennedy on speaking against the Bawumia policy bia. Kennedy Agyapong after the primaries, whatever happened there, he left it there. You people are supposed to prove yourselves. More candidate now is weak. Your candidate cannot even beat a chicken. You people have to project your candidate. He's a liar. Every liar is a thief. Your candidate is running away from the mics. Kennedy is bold enough to speak into the mics and speak on national issues. Mahamudu Bawumia, after winning the primaries, he should be a man to face us and speak on the economy. He should be a man and speak to us as an ex-vice president who was the head of economic management team. Ghana politics. Nobody should speak against the NPP's time in power. Now you say and I'm just say Bawumia to be a flag bearer of a political party. And that he is going to contest the national election and get less than 38%. He needs to get out of his wife's kitchen and come speak like a man. Why Jimmy? Because of Bawumia, when Kennedy Nkasa mo bodam.